everybody. Hello, World War One pasta. Oh boy, here we go indeed. I still don't know what's gonna happen in the DLC. I'm actually fairly nervous, like genuinely pretty nervous about this. Even more so than when we began last stream. Which I guess is because the first stream was just like nothing. You know when you're on your first day of work and you're like, you can't do too much to me right now because I don't know shit about fuck. You gotta just give me like, ease me in. And then on your second day it's like, oh god, they're gonna kill me. Hello, Solwasman. Thank you for the congratulations on the plant. Yes, I agree, Red Rush. Ugh, Outer Wilds. So I did play this a little bit since last stream because I've been getting a couple of achievements. Literally, I'm not doing anything else, obviously. Nowhere near the relevant area. Hello, Supreme Mr. Bean. Wouldn't be a stream without you. In Outer Worlds. I watched a documentary about Outer Worlds, about the development. I love development documentaries. And one of the things they mentioned, well, they mentioned lots and lots of stuff about making it, obviously. Talking to the guy who like masterminded it when it was a student project, the people on the team, all that kind of stuff. I was just absolutely rent asunder by the revelation that there is some kind of gaming principle where you cannot move the player's camera too far from some kind of center of the visible game space. Otherwise it starts like jumping around all over the place. And I was like, oh, I know that. That's the thing that happens when Veg and 5 play Bad Game Bingo. And they do, this will sound weird if you don't go there, but they go to the cum zone, which means they fall off the game space and enter into, hang on. Oh, I didn't check that. Right. When they fall in there off of the game space and into like the void, which usually goes white, hence the name. If you fall for long enough, the camera starts like jumping around, making the player model fly up and down really quickly, and it gets worse the farther you fall. And I was like, that's what that is. I know what that is. That's that principle they're talking about. Being really far away from the intended gameplay location makes stuff wobble around. And they said because you could run into that problem in this game, you could potentially, I don't know if it applies to just going really, really far away. Oh, you've gone super, super far away from Outer Wild Solar System to find out what happens, and it was really cool. What do you mean it was, what, getting far away from it was really cool, or is there something out there? Yeah, they had that problem. You could go really, really far away, or I think also it might affect the fact that you can place cameras. You could place a scout somewhere and then go far away from that. So this problem might crop up, but they don't want the camera to be wigging out, you know? So apparently the solution to this was that like whenever you jump or apply a force in any way, instead of applying the force to you, you apply the force to the planet. So when you jump, you're not going up, the planet is going down. And I was like, what? I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? That's the most insane thing I've heard about game development ever. Getting far away is really cool because eventually the satellite map starts freaking out. That sounds scary. I don't like that. Honestly, all of the pictures in here, look at the vessel's icon. It looks absolutely terrifying. I still don't have a real kind of impression in my mind of what shape physically the vessel was. The skate pod, that looks terrifying somehow. That looks like a weird living thing. That looks like whatever, when you have a fear of Heights personified. This is terrifying. This is incredibly terrifying. It looks like Mass Effect, but worse. I don't know how they took all these pictures and then black and whited them into the worst possible version. Look, it's just... I mean, I know that's a lot of dead bodies, but every picture in here is terrible. It's also somewhat realistic because when you jump, you going up is because the fourth Earth applies back to you. Yes, it is. But it's just the way they did this. I think I told Five about this and I said this game shouldn't exist. If anybody in any like normal development company had proposed any of this, they would have been told, no, you're not doing that. You can't do that. Like, you could develop it, but we're not going to. And somehow they managed it. The more I learn about it, the more I just am amazed that this was ever made. The fact that they are simulating physics and time-lapse on multiple worlds in the same game space is something that I don't think ever has been done before, and if it hasn't, it's for good reason. And yeah, you're right, this does look like the cool S. Sorry, I keep putting my marker on it by accident. So obviously there's lots of stuff here I haven't done. I didn't get very far on the Stranger, which I'm actually trying to find so I can do that. I don't know anything about it except that there is a dam in there and it bursts, and I saw it eventually. So yeah, like I said, I'm really nervous about what's going to happen because I think the longer I play this without it actually emerging into the horror bit, I'm just going to get more and more anxious about the fact that I haven't yet reached the horror bit. This is the sort of thing that only exists from student projects. Exactly. Like, imagine the gaming world without Portal. It's difficult. Portal, like, reimagined so much stuff. It was one of the most inspiring things to ever hit the Pentagon. And that was a student project that got adopted by a company that knew gold when they saw it. And that's the kind of thing that's like how it should be when everything works out. It's so sad what happened to Annapurna. What did happen? I only vaguely remembered the name of the company, but I hadn't played this when I heard about them, so I didn't like mentally keep track of what was going on. Can't think of many publishers who take this on. That's absolutely true. I mean, I think they probably had a pretty good proof of concept out. CEO nonsense, so the staff walked out. Oh god, well, good for them. I'm glad they didn't put up with it. Sorry, I'm nervous about playing this and my words are coming out strange. Why not a line go up? Forever. Line can go up forever if you believe. Quote, every CEO ever. The only thing I heard in that documentary about Annapurna was that they had to create ideas for the achievements they wanted to list in the final game and submit them to the publisher to be approved. And one of the things they wanted to do was have an achievement for being on one planet, leaving your ship on a different planet, and leaving your scout on yet another different planet. And the achievement would be like, wow, the game is basically hardly running anymore. And they said, you cannot make an achievement that the basis of which is crash your Xbox. You can't do that. There's no way you're doing that. And they were like, yeah, okay. Because the whole thing is they have to render the planet you're on, right? They have to render it. They have to make sure the geysers go off. They have to make sure the lava hits stuff if there's lava. There's stuff going on all the planets. When you're not on a planet, it de-renders a lot of stuff. You know, the normal distance load thing. It will keep it in a lower resolution version of that planet and then just run calculations on the physics of what's happening to the planet instead of the visuals. But if you have your ship on a planet, it has to continue to fully render what's happening to the ship. And if you have your scout on a planet that you can take pictures of, it has to fully render the planet the scout's on in case you want to take a picture at any moment. So yeah, doing that makes you render 3 planets at once in full, and the game doesn't like that. Understandably. Annapurna got taken over by a billionaire Nepo baby CEO who started micromanaging the fucker. It's terrible. I hope they all left as one and started their own different company with everybody from before. And that should happen anytime anyone Like, why do we live in a world where rich people could just walk up and buy something that constitutes a company that creates things that people are employed by and just start making decisions when none of them know anything about anything? Let me crash my Xbox by pursuing an achievement. I mean, it would have been funny, but I understand why they didn't do that. So the speaking of achievements, there's the bastard now. I finished the achievement for oh, hello. For old time's sake, I finished the achievement for filling out the entire mood board, which I only had one thing left on there I hadn't done, and it was that one log entry on the sun station, which when I streamed it, I looked at the wall and it said, yeah, you have 17 seconds until the sun envelops this station. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna read really fast. And I tried to read really fast and I got the game relevant stuff, but I didn't get one log entry because apparently I wasn't fast enough. So I had to go and get that one thing. Oh shit, I was pressing match velocity, but it wasn't locked. Whoopsie. So I thought to myself, I need to go to the sun station to finish that achievement after I checked the entire mood board against a Reddit post to make sure I had everything else. I had one last thing. I have to go to the sun station, I thought. I happen to know there's an achievement for landing on the sun station using the ship. Why don't I give that a try? I said, like an idiot. And then I tried to do it like 27 times. And I couldn't. I'm still kind of burned up about it. Pun not intended, sorry. I will continue to attempt that at some point. Not on stream, because that would be boring. Unless you guys could, like, coach me through it or something. God, it's weird how invisible the stranger is. It's still weird. You gotta slow up on entry, or you'll just dive into nothingness. It's literally just an invisible object. It's getting closer even though okay, you can't see anything, and then suddenly everything's looking at you. What the hell? It's the most tedious one to get. Yeah, it's one of my rarer ones for this game. I was really miffed by the fact that I had one last thing I didn't get organically. One thing! And it was the stupid one from when I ran out of time on the sun station. Like, come on. I was literally like a microsecond from getting that and not having to check the whole list. I'm just gonna get out. I can't see what I'm doing. Hello, Emmy. How you doing? As someone who has landed on the sun station, it's quite annoying. Well, now I have a vague understanding of this. Congratulations, for one thing. I didn't think it was going to be quite as difficult as it is, but it's really tricky. And I want to believe, as I do with everything in my life, that I was having a uniquely difficult time landing on the sun station because I am using mouse and keyboard, and I want to believe that somehow it would just be easier with the controller. So everyone else is having an easier time with it than I am. I just hurt myself because I can't fucking move. If you develop a technique, it's easy, but figuring it out, that is hard. I have developed a technique. What did I put my... What is... Hang on, what? Oh, that's my down button. Sorry, I forgot I mapped that. I put a torch on this. Yeah, like everything in my life, I say to myself, I'm the one who's having difficulty and everyone else thinks this is easy. I'm joking, mostly. If you don't know how it's quite hard once you figure it out. That's interesting. I wasn't aware there was like a particularly big methodology other than just what I assumed. I did look at some videos of people doing it, and there was one, I've forgotten the name of it. Was it like Rooster Teeth? No. There's like Achievement Hunters, something like that. And the Achievement Hunter guys had this as all three of us are going to do this one game achievement. They get given a controller, they get given a ship. I don't know if they'd even played the game before, but one of them got it in like 2 tries. It's just me, or did the lights flicker a lot just then? So I looked at him doing it in 2 tries and I thought, yeah, that can't be too difficult, surely. I mean, definitely not arty. Okay, sorry. I do not watch them. I do not watch the guys that I got this video from, so I'm a little bit unfamiliar. It was nice of them. I like how the table is too tall for me because they must have been a tall race. I like how they have set up PowerPoints with music, presumably to teach other members of their race what they are here for. Because I wouldn't be able to read it if it was written down because I don't know their language. I don't think the people who made fucking Red vs. Blue made a video on landing on the sun station. Red vs. Blue lands on the sun station! I'm sorry, I don't fucking know who Rooster Teeth are. I was trying to think of like some gaming guys who probably did a video. I'm sorry. Was this the one I hadn't looked at? There was one of these I hadn't looked at. I don't have a lantern yet. I think I did look at this one. There was I found one somewhere. I haven't watched Red versus Blue. The closest thing I know to Red versus Blue is the fact that there is a dungeon referencing it in Guild Wars 1 that I've played. That's it. What's the point of this door? Hello, Jacob Nacob. That's a fun name. Oh, I don't mean it to make fun of you. That was just so out of left field. Yeah, I know. I was just trying to vaguely flail around for... why was it prompting me to fire my jetpack booster? For guys who do games on YouTube, because I couldn't remember the name. I can't believe MatPat landed on the sun station. I can't believe the Pope played Outer Wilds and landed on the sun station. Canonically really happened. What am I doing? Oh, this place is so trippy to look at. Okay, let's make sure I've looked around at all these houses. I did everything in a bit of a random order before. Yeah, so basically I didn't think... Oh, this is where I came through. I didn't think it would be that difficult. I tried a bunch of times. The only way I could get through what I was doing was to imagine... You guys keep telling me to shoot the scout at the dam. You said that last time. I couldn't reach. I'll have to get a bit closer. Are you trying to get me closer to the dam so I get killed by it or something? The only way I could rationalize the disappointment of what I was doing, failing to land on the sun station over and over, was I imagined drawing some fan art of me doing that, and then the hatchling just like coming in, walking in on me doing it and yelling 27 fucking times? Really? I was like, I'm sorry, I want the achievement. Are you not having fun? I might try and draw this. I might have a go at it. I feel so bad for them. No, I wouldn't do that. You are, aren't you? You're all trying to get me to die to whatever happens here. Oh, it went... Did it go over the... There we go. Oh, right. It has surface integrity. I forgot about that. I never used it. Like, once. I'm pretty sure... I mean, I know obviously you can use it on Brittle Hollow. I don't know what else that's for. Five and Veg used that a lot, actually. They were, like, putting that on Brittle Hollow and watching it tick down. Wait, oh my god, is this where I came in? Am I so stupid? Is there another one of these, or is this just the way you come in? I'm sorry, I'm so dumb. Did you bind your flashlight to a less ass key? Yeah, look, look, I'm doing it without moving my hand. Constant updates on the dam state. So this is the entryway. It's the first building next to the dam. I'm saying this to myself so that I learn it. So everything that happens is past this one first building, and Wait, oh, so that's like a way back in, because the way in puts you down on a raft, doesn't it? I'm still getting used to the geography, sorry. Oh. Hello. Well, then what is this? Sorry, damn, I have something else to do now. This is the entrance again. No. Wait, is it? No, it isn't. This is something else. This is creepy as hell. There are 2 entryways. Where am I? This looks different, so I think it's somewhere different, but I also hate this. There's a wall. Is this solid? Yes, this is solid. Okay. So there are 2 entryways, what, to the outer space? My ship is... where? I mean, the dam's just gone off. It's so hard to see. I don't know what this is. I definitely haven't been in this one because I haven't been where there's a giant rotating fan. I want to get out of here. I don't like it. I think the last time I streamed, when we started this, that was the first time I felt almost like I was being unprofessional, if one could say that. Why is it so hard to move? I was just doing like random whatever. I think it was a result of being really, really happy that I'd solved all the puzzles in the main game and just doing a victory lap of this. Actually, the victory lap is almost literal, isn't it? Like the water, you could say. Oof. Okay, I didn't like that, and it was very difficult to move because it's all rotating, I guess. One you use when you come from the Deep Space Satellite, DLC start, cinematic intro to the stranger. And this one, the one you use when you come from Timber Hearth? Oh, I see. Right, so coming from Timber Hearth meaning... Uh-oh. Coming from Timber Hearth meaning when you just start out from the beginning, and the other side when you come from the satellite the way you're supposed to. Have I locked myself out? Hang on. Let me just read this. The 2 entryways are designed very specifically for the individual purposes. The entry you find naturally the first time faces away from the sun, giving that big blotting out the sun moment that leads you into the dark room with the raft that spits you out into the big ring planet reveal. The entryway you get to the following map marker faces the sun, has less fanfare, and lets you immediately jump to the station without wasting time. Oh! I get it. Yeah. I mean, I understood, but that is a very good explanation, Soul Waspman. It makes total sense. I didn't realize that you could come in from like either side, I guess. This is the facing the sun side by the looks, and I don't know if I can get back into the stranger. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I think you can't. The dam exploded. Yeah. Is there a, so, okay, there's a way out of here. If this is an entryway, then there's a way out. So if I go, like, up, maybe? Oh, this is so creepy. I really hate it. I can't explain why. Everything looks like spiders. I can't even see a way out. This looks like a landing helper thing. Should I just restart? So what happens if you try to enter from the... Which side is this? This isn't the side I usually enter on. My ship isn't here. It doesn't have one of those guys right in the middle. Which makes me think this is the cinematic version. Oh, this is the Timber Hearth side. So shouldn't... Okay, so maybe I just entered from the wrong... Yeah, I can't see anything. I'm just restarting. So the Timber Hearth side will get closed off if you take too long. So much for me being more professional. I just had to go and see what was in it, I guess. Did you know that spiders on my dick is the way that I first knew about Veggie BLT? The DSS side. Okay. Oh, moon time! It stayed. Hello. Nearly walked in the fire there. Deep space satellite. Okay, yeah, that works. That's a good way to refer to them. I don't know which side I even entered on when I just did that, because... No, I came straight from Timber Hearth. I just... Maybe that's why I felt kind of disoriented, because the 2 times I entered the Stranger were technically from different rooms and everything. I both met and divorced my wife because of spiders on my dick. No, you didn't. Yeah, I knew about spiders on my dick because people, I don't know, random internet guys turned it into it was an Undertale meme. I've explained this before. I made like a clip about it and everything. There was an Undertale meme where they took that audio from Veg voicing a shitpost where he yelled, "Who put spiders on my dick?" And it was kind of distorted and weird, and somebody was like, what if Gaster sounded like that? And then there was an animatic of Frisk walking into that one room where Gaster is, and he, instead of doing the noise of fading out, his head spins around and he says the whole "Who put spiders on my dick" with all the distortion. Just as funny joke. Yeah, so I knew about that, and then I drew Undertale fan art that referenced the spiders on my dick Gaster moment. And then 9 years, I think, after... No, not 9. Undertale's not that old. It must have been like 7 years after I drew that meme fan art. I became Veggie's friend, and I met him in real life. It's very strange how life works sometimes. Life would be so different for so many people if Veg never did that shitpost. The even funnier thing is that shitpost had nothing to do with me meeting and befriending him. Nothing whatsoever. It was just a complete coincidence. Okay. Okay. So this one has like a giant plate wheel, and then the entryway over here. If I set myself down, I assume I will stay put. Are you gonna set yourself down, or do I need to... Jeez. Well, I have a down button now. Is it 0G in here completely? Are you gonna stay put? Nope, you're sliding away. Okay, never mind. Maybe it'll stay in this room. I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to drive the ship into this opening. It doesn't seem like it. Oh my god, please. The slow spinning makes it so difficult. Go inside. Yeah, okay, so this one is different. This one has let me look out. Sunside. Slow spinning. Horrible spidery clamps right in the middle. Well, wait, oh wait. That insignia looks... Well, not insignia. The pattern on the wall looks familiar. What do you mean, World War I, Pastor? What happened? What did I do? Come on. Right, so then we come out. We are on... I'm going to say the left-hand side of the dam. There's a raft to use. I'm just adjusting like my perception of where you begin this. Oh, push this. Push this. Push this. Okay, what shall I do this time? I keep on beelining for the platform that sloops you up. Because it has a big light on it. Apparently I'm just very suggestible. Don't think I'm close enough for this to work. Oh, okay. Look at me, I'm using the intended controls and everything. That's the place where you can get lanterns. Let's continue. I've done this pretty quickly. Why don't I see how far I can get before the dam explodes? Maybe I should go all the way around. I mean this affectionately. You play this game in one of the most interesting ways I've ever seen with some stuff you do. I don't like it when everyone's cryptic and they're like, wow, why are you playing it like that? What did I do? Is it is it something to do with the way I left the ship in there? Okay, tower that is still intact that falls down. What if I just keep going? I did this not too slowly in terms of where we are in the loop, so... Why is it unique? Are you being mean? I don't know. I've never gone whitewater rafting and I don't think I ever should. I'm gonna try and get to the dam from the other side in case something happens when you do that. See, I know everyone referred to them as being like moth elks, the people who made this. But to me, they're more like moths. No, not moth elks, they're owl elks. I think they're like moths because they made technology that reacts to light. A moth literally just flew past my face as I said that. I think they're moth people. Alright, 84% integrity and we are on the other side. What is there here? They are moth-like, thank you. Now, okay, I'm gonna head straight for the thing that'll pick me up. Presumably the stuff right behind the dam is the stuff that is the last to get destroyed. So you have the most time to investigate stuff over here if you can get there. I don't know how long it takes to like swoosh the water all the way around. Then again, I think when the water reaches this point the second time, that's fun. I think when the water reaches back here, it's lost most of its momentum. So the only thing destroyed is the bridge. The dam. Alright, I'm just gonna look around. Yeah, I know most of the community calls them owl elks. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just think because there's light-based puzzles, they feel more like moths. I know there's owl influences, obviously, but it said moth to me first thing. Is this a lift? Yeah, it is. Good job, me. Mowls. How far down is that going? That brings it back. All right. That's. I don't want to do that. The chairs have antlers as well. It's so strange how much this matches the aesthetic of like a hunting lodge. Oh, they're all sitting to look at the sun or whatever they're driving towards. I saw the light aspect as being part of how owls are extremely good at seeing in the dark. Yeah, it just... I didn't get moth... I didn't get owl right away, but I did get moth from their appearance. And then when I looked again, I was like, oh no, yeah, it is kind of owl, yeah. What is this piping? Okay, why would you build the room that way? Oh, this is a different room. Duh, sorry, I can't see. Oh, so the state that the sun is currently in, and that's us. And then there's something going down, and then there is some kind of point down there. And they have screens even with hunting lodge style sun cases. That's a very moth-like thing, you have to admit, having a bunch of chairs sitting around a window pointed at the sun. Something I would imagine a moth would do. 40% left. I'm still early in this, so basically I still don't know. I mean, I can obviously see when the dam will break. Thank you for telling me to do that, by the way. But it's very difficult for me to intuit what will happen to everything I'm doing when the dam breaks. So it's just like going to be a moment of discovery. Yeah, Hunting Lodge X. There's a kind of... It is a bit comfy at the same time as being weirdly utilitarian sometimes. Oh. Oh, there's another way in to the hangar. Which you wouldn't be able to see in the dark and you wouldn't think was there. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I mean, I know how Outer Wilds is with its shortcuts. So this is a shortcut from... Oh geez, I'm gonna have to remember which side that was. That was the side I didn't come in on, I think. Yeah, I can get to the dam immediately, but only if I come in on the correct side. And I suppose the other side might have a similar shortcut that goes to the other side of the dam. So maybe it works either way. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would assume. So now I'm standing on the dam that is about to break. Let's go and see the other side. That looks like a guillotine. Wait, what is this holding up? You did see the sun through the opening from the shortcut. You come in from the sun side. You think I'd be able to remember if one side faces the sun and one side doesn't? That's pretty fucking obvious, but apparently no. Is this too high for me to get up? No, it isn't. Okay. Look, I'm in the outer wilds of this giant hamster wheel. It'd be really funny if you went up like some random rocks with obviously nothing there to see or do, and you turn around a side of a rock and there's like a chest that you can open with money in it. Oof. Just about. Oh, okay. That shoots lasers. I kind of want to see the dam, actually. Collectible figurine underneath some rocks. Yeah. Let's see what happens from this side. Why not? Bye, Scout. Oh wait, what was that down there? Oh, it's the trees. You can see underwater a little bit. I'm back to admire my beautiful dam. I hope nothing happens to it. Oh, the water level is going down because it all suddenly rushed out. What is that? What is this? It looks like a giant counterweight. But obviously, like, hunting lodge themed. That's some kind of technology sticking out of it. I don't know, piss on over to it. Why did you say it like that? I don't know if I can. I mean, there's a puzzle here, but sure, whatever. Is the water, like, kind of swimmable until the wave comes back? Oh dear, no. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't realize I was going that fast. Oh, jeez. We need to raise the water level again. You know you must. Yeah, this is going pretty fast now. What can I even... Okay, is this even intended to be walked on? Ah. Cool dam. Oh, I think as the water like fizzled out now. It's going pretty fast. Oh! Ow. Didn't quite make it. Possibly I should have used a raft, maybe. A lot of my playtime in Echoes of the Eye has been struggling underwater. The exact reason I never wanted to go to Giant's Deep. Harthian Smoothie achievement? No! Oh no, this will affect the trout population! Oh, one of the times I was doing runs at the sun, the only thing I look at when I'm watching the probe cannon go off is just checking to see how close it comes to me on each life, each loop. And one time, I swear it came down close enough, it would have landed on Timber Hearth somewhere. And obviously it doesn't because it doesn't have clipping, but it would have done. It looks so close. I was like, if this lands on me and I die, I don't have my replay clip thing on, so I'm gonna be so mad. What if I tried to do one Sun Station run so you guys can tell me it does have clipping? It only for yourself and your ship, not for anything else. It just goes through the planets. You guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong if I have a go at this. I promise I will not spend the next 2 hours trying to land on the Sun Station, but I could show you. I think during my... I'm facing the wrong way. I'm gonna have to go this way. During my attempts, I genuinely think I became a lot more avant-garde about how I drive the ship. Like the really difficult thing is I'm usually going too fast and then I just go up around the sun. My bad, didn't mean to. Ahem. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Until recently, I was easily the least knowledgeable person present about this game. But I've seen one documentary now, so, you know. It's very difficult. If you want to get in orbit to try and chase the Sun Station, you have to be going fast enough that you don't fall into the sun. But you also have to be not going so fast that you just curve around it, you know? And I'm always curving around it by mistake. Where is the station? I've also been hit multiple times while I was like arranging myself to make an attempt. I've been hit by Ash Twin, and see, I'm going too fast. I'm going way too fast. I got hit by the Interloper at one point, which just felt like an insult, to be honest. Because I have my steering locked to mouse and keyboard, I developed this sort of strategy to face down while moving forward. So I may not have the versatility of joystick, but I can adapt by like moving in what I can adapt to is I can move my screen, you know? I can move my viewpoint easier than I can move the keys. So I would just hold down the thrust button and then look in different directions to make me go in different directions. Where is it? I need to line up. If I get closer than 4,000 kilometers, I will not be able to stop myself from falling into it. There it is. This is so hard. Also, what is the technique you're like supposed to use, by the way? Because I was just doing this a bunch of times and failing. I tried two things. I thought, okay, there's two ways you could do this. Fuck off, Interloper. There's two ways you could do this. One, you chase the sun station in its orbit and try and match its velocity as much as possible while going slightly faster so you can catch up, and then slow down so that you can approach it. The second way I thought of is to position yourself around the sun, slow down until the gravity of the sun begins to take effect, and then try and match it so that the sun station passes underneath you as you would be hitting the sun. And that version I tried a couple of times, didn't work. I was still going to, yeah, see, I got scared, I went too fast, and I left orbit. I think your technique could work, just make sure to be thrusting down as well as following it to make sure you don't fling back out of orbit. See, it's very difficult because I don't want to thrust down because I don't want to go into the sun, you know? It goes against your instincts. Oh, no, I'm dead. Yeah, it's so difficult. It's like threading a needle. Okay, that was my one try. Okay, since you said you think my technique could work, what is the alternative technique? Surely it is not hovering above and then slowly trying to place yourself down on it while working against the gravity of the sun, because that seemed like it was a way harder thing to get right. I don't care about spoilers for this. This is an achievement. I just want to actually do it myself. Whatever techniques there are and whatever gameplay there is, I can be told about it. Oh look, there goes the probe. I think it's funny that it like... Oh, the landing cam, yeah. I did think about that, but I couldn't even remember what button it was on. I could map that to a button I can actually reach, I suppose. And then try... Look, there it is, taunting me. Okay, where is it? I'm not supposed to be going towards the sun. I'm supposed to be figuring out what these moth people were doing. I have to move my hand clear across the keyboard to reach the roll button as well, so that's a bit difficult. I have to look away. Should I just rebind everything? Probably. Oh, hang on. Wait. Sorry, I just thought of something. Oh, hang on. Oh, it won't let me do this, will it? Oh, no. Yeah, it has to be roll mode. Because I've got a thing on my mouse that goes left and right, and if I could use that to roll left and right, it'd be really cool. Alright, what if I bind it to... That mystery button. Oh, that's very weird. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. I'll have to change that later. I wish I could just bind it to be left and right so I could run that. Then I'd be like the best flyer in the world. But it doesn't have left and right roll, it's just roll mode, so it won't work. What is landing cam again? I swear I was getting so annoyed at the process of trying to get on the sun. You know how when you can't get to an objective, you become a lot more aggressive in how you play because you get more confident. I was getting so confident I could have probably attempted the thing that's oh shoot, I'm getting really further away. The thing that speedrunners do, where they go like, hang on. The thing speedrunners do where they go like whoop and then they let go and then they run and then they're facing the thing that they were just looking at instead of coming out the bottom of the ship. It's moving away! If I meet any of these guys, I'm gonna tell them they made a bad wheel. Me getting my cheese in the morning, doing my frame perfect skips. Yeah, so I forget where I've seen it now, but this drawing was definitely drawn somewhere else and it looked like some kind of huge horrible enemy and I didn't like it. I just realized this is an airlock. I've just realized this is an airlock and that's the purpose of it. I just genuinely don't remember that airlocks exist. I don't know why. They have a clear use. I'm just not thinking in those sort of terms, I guess. What is my objective right now? I'm not sure. Oh, there's the ghost matter area. I wasn't able to get inside there. Maybe if I just ground the raft and have a look. Oh, I'd need to retrieve the scout. Yeah, sure. The objective is have fun and be yourself. I mean, yeah, that's always true. That's definitely how Outer Wilds works. Okay, this is the... Well, this may not be the only way in, but this is covered in death, so... Is there like a way through the roof? Whoa! Oh god, okay. Maybe not. The only way I can figure that this is possible is... Oh, shit, it's all over there too. Wait, how did the ghost matter get in here? Wait a minute. That shouldn't be in here. Huh. Of everything, the ghost matter is the most confusing. There's no way this has been here. There's no way they were here when the interloper exploded. Wood doesn't last for 240,000 years. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna have to just... Oh shit. I'm gonna have to learn to judge the level of dam readiness by sight. So that'll be fun. It's fine right now. Okay, this is sort of like... Okay, let's go up here. This looks like sort of the main building area, maybe? Go against the tide, you moron. Fine. It's not tide. It's not tide. It's just water movement. All right, this is... I know there is a reel of slideshow that I haven't seen. Find my pages. I think I made that joke already. Tide, since when was he here? Da 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 da. As long as I'm holding this, there should be some entity. What is that? What is that light flickering? I saw that before. Girl, your pages. I can hear the dam, like, groaning with strain. You know, relatable. Alright, let's put the lantern in here. I know there was one reel of stuff that I haven't seen. That must be the one I have seen. I think it was... Wait, actually I don't remember. I'll check them both. I've only watched one. And I need to watch the other one. Okay, some sort of tractor beam. They burned it. They... Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. If you want to keep track of what slides you've seen, you can always take physical notes. I'm just remembering I did that. The dam is gone, but at least I have my pages. I don't like this. What? They were locking something away with this symbol. Something was in there. It got encased. There was a flash of light. This member of the community then approaches and puts light into the bottom, and a flame lights up at the top, and then chains bind the top of it, and it has a symbol of the tractor beam. I think I'll be alright. I mean, my ship is keeping tabs on this, and you can replay these through the ship. Okay, so now I have seen both of these. I've seen that one last time. So, alright. They're obviously not a malicious people. They saw or heard the Eye of the Universe's beam, and they came to check it out. There's nothing that implies that they're malicious. But they look creepy. I don't want to be racist, but... Okay, so this hall is where you can watch the PowerPoints. This one with the big green light is where you can get lanterns to turn the PowerPoints on. Anything up here? I think there should be a mechanic where because these guys are moths and the puzzles are light based, anytime you are using your torch, your flashlight, you have it on, an entity should spawn somewhere and approach your location unerringly until you turn it off. That's just a fun little gameplay idea I had. I'm probably safe from the big wave up here. No. Let me go. Let me go up. With momentum, I might actually do that. No. Very close to taking full damage. I don't know why I'm doing this. One of the principles they, yeah, there we go. One of the principles they mentioned in the documentary was the idea that they only put visual detail in areas that have reasons to be somewhere. So you can see these ledges. They have environmentally consistent trees, which are adding to the feel of the place. If you didn't have like the foliage, it would be empty. So this is obviously adding to the kind of swampy hunting lodge feel, but you can tell there's nothing of any use up on these ledges because there's nothing visually clustered, whereas all of the buildings are clearly where you're supposed to investigate. The Nomai who solved the big secret of the universe butting against a cliff like a flower in a window. That's so sad. Okay, well I only have one idea of what to do here, and I'm gonna do it now by waiting for the, careful, waiting for the big wave to show up. I hope, I mean, I know what my theory is, but I am gonna have to survive being pushed around by a big wave in order to do this. So, let's just see how it goes. There is another achievement I did see for being on a raft and riding the wave that's produced by the dam breaking for a certain amount of time. I wonder how difficult that is. It sounds kind of difficult. Another joy, another day enjoying my beautiful dam. Seriously though, that light flickering seemed extremely suspicious, given that so much attention is being drawn to the lighting in general. They're actually phasing in and out, these lights. I wonder if there's anything to hear in here, but I probably wouldn't have the frequency to detect it. I just have the biggest feeling. Either it's something, maybe it's something simple. I am prone to overthinking. Maybe the flickering light denotes the beginning of the dam's structural bursting, and it's just for player reference. But I don't know, it just felt sinister because lights flickering are usually shorthand for something intentionally going wrong. I mean, they're often used in films to obscure a very, very short amount of time. The light flickers and something can change during that extremely brief moment of darkness. There he goes. Okay, now be nice. Don't kill me. I just need to... oh god. I can't move. Ah. Oh, okay. There is still ghost matter here and here, and I don't know what those are. And there's a big hole. I can't pick up any of this. Oh, yes I can. I now have an artifact. There's also one down here. I don't know if I could have picked up that one. Could I have just gone down here and leapt up through that hole this entire time? Okay, I don't know what this artifact is or does. Did I just do that the stupid way? Oh, the wave also puts out all the lanterns. You did that the cool way. We'll call it quirky. Is that what you guys meant when you said I'm doing stuff in weird ways? I mean, there's no way I could have known there was a big hole in the bottom. Unless I had done like a micro molecule more evaluation of the area. So, okay. The only way I can get a lantern to watch one of the slideshows is if I get it and do it before the dam breaks. I'm just like setting up knowledge at this point. Oh god, this game is so lonely. I wish there was some kind of horrible monster to chase me around. No, I don't. It's so lonely. The Nomai are all dead and have been for hundreds of thousands of years. And whatever made this whole thing isn't here anymore. I just want someone to talk to. I'm not going to talk to Gabbro again. He knows what he did. Oh. It flexes. I don't like that. I wish there was some hunk to chase me around Scooby-Doo style. The people love Hornfells, not as much as they love Gabbro, believe me. Okay, I walk slower while I have this pressed down. I cannot see that it does anything else right now. No one appreciates my hashtag egg. I just noticed something. What? You guys are supposed to be the experts on this game. How are you just noticing things? Was it the thing I just looked at? The room? Yeah? What? What is everyone realizing? Are you guys just like pulling my leg or something? Are you gaslighting me? That's not the correct use of gaslighting. I hate it when everyone in chat knows something and I don't. What is it? Oh. There's a way down here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can put a lantern in there. I can put a lantern in it, and then I can turn it on and off, make a beam of light. I just got that. I can put a lantern inside it. I couldn't see it properly until now. I don't want to go down there. Oh god, this is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. Please don't start moving. Please don't start moving. They all are holding the artifact. They look like they could move. That one has something kind of wrong with it. Okay, they're all pointing. Okay, so if I come back here before the dam breaks, maybe their lanterns will still be lit and something will be happening in the middle. I'm going to presume I have to do that. Oh, Christ. Why didn't I realize? Why didn't I notice how tall this building is? Okay, like... You guys know how I feel about decrepit, skeletal, desiccated, mummificated things, right? Some of you know this. You guys know how I feel about death motifs. No, you don't. No, you don't. What are you... Brad Rush, you are not thinking clearly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. No, I'm fucking into that shit. No. The reason that I freaked out was because I was worried that they wouldn't want me to be in there. Not because I found any of that unappealing. Genuinely, I was like, I don't know if they want me to be in here. I don't want to do anything. It felt like something sacred was going on. That's what wigged me out. Alright, it was nice tunes, but I have something to do now. Yeah, Emmy, do you want to read a fanfic I wrote about doing extremely ill-advised things with a mummified lich? Because that is something I did. I pass that around sometimes just to, you know, fire bullets in the ceiling to keep the rent low. Local streamer banned from entering Mausoleum. I'm pretty sure this is like the natural end point of, you know, teenage girlies who were a little bit too into Phantom of the Opera. That was me. Let's check the mood board. What's happened on here? One item, sealed vault. A strange vault being closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. Yep. What is Phantom of the Opera? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, hang on. Wait. Wasn't that my map button? Oh. I'm not wearing the suit. The map isn't gonna work if I'm not wearing a suit. Right, hang on. Let me just tab out. Soul Waspman, you can't just keep claiming you don't know things. I do understand that you're lying to me. You can't just keep doing that. World War One Pastor, no, don't actually answer him. What Soul Waspman just pretends he doesn't know what things are as like a bit sometimes. Alright, where is it? There it is. Just wanted to say you can go full speed towards the stranger. Your ship will naturally slow down. You can trust me. You know what? I do trust you, Supreme Mr. Bean. And I think I will do that. Anyway, here's a link for no reason. When I go full speed towards strangers, I get arrested. I mean, if this isn't why not the game, I don't know what is. Yeah, it's a bit of an old fanfic now, but I like just whipping that out. Just to, you know, just to keep everyone on the up and up. Okay, what's gonna happen? Whee! Oh. I actually did just completely slow down for a loading screen. I thought I was gonna die. Oh well. I guess I'll be less careful in the future. Which is always a good thing to say. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I think I was scooting towards I was scooting towards the architecture of the thing, and then I tried to do a cool ass speedrun exit of the ship, and I believe I had too much momentum and maybe crushed myself between the wall and the ship. If someone could clip that, that would be great. If no one does, I'll do it myself. You any percented out of life. What a fantastic phrase. I won't do that again, except I probably will. They could have made it fucking easier to locate and enter this thing they didn't want anyone to find. Jesus. Come here. Come here. Whoop. Still wigs me out how it doesn't really exist. And now there's just like a void behind me. Alright, the entryway is right there. I'm just gonna leave my ship here. I'm gonna assume I'm never gonna actually need to get back on my ship. Because I'm just ending every life investigating this nonsense. Woo! That was a good landing. Well done. I've actually taken to talking to the hatchling in my head. Like just telling him when they do a good job, you know? They're having a pretty rough time of it, so... I'm putting them through some wild shit, to be honest. You clipped the death. Thank you very much. Alright. Death any percent. Thank you. That was really good. That's the moments that make streaming worth it. Because if it was just me playing it and like just having shadow play on or something, I wouldn't have said that, you know? Oh, can you not get down there? Can you not get down there until the thing gets hit? Everybody clipped this. Everybody enjoyed that. Oh, great. So the whole place is just full of guys. And it's wet down there. And the only way to get down there is also being wet. There's definitely no way in. I won't attempt to go underneath. Like with the other house. Everybody with their stupid names for how I killed myself. Alright, I will... I think that's the interloper. Fuck you. Paddle. Paddle, paddle. Hey look, it's the normal way to do this puzzle. The normal way, the normal people use. Right. Multiple artifacts are here. There's ghost matter in it. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go and get a lantern. See what happens. You think in one loop the Nomai probe shot at the stranger and bounced off it. I mean... statistically speaking, I think it must have done, right? Said it's spinning like a big nickel. Okay, apparently you do not put a lantern into the artifact. I thought that was clearly what it was supposed to be for. I'll just I'll just leave it here for now. I can't believe you hammered the desk like a wolf in an old-timey cartoon. I absolutely did do that. I was saving that for a special occasion. Damn, okay. Well, there goes my idea. At one point, when I was running around and I didn't know where anything was yet, I did locate... Why can't I pick up a broken one? Well, I did locate a different reel. What about the dam? What about it? Why are you telling me about the dam? Okay, over there is more stuff. There are rapids here so that you cannot get back again, presumably. Oh, there's no raft here. I need a raft. I'm gonna go down to that bit because I have looked at that less than this area. Whoop. I enjoy how you can almost do the kind of logic that a crouch jump used to have. I've never felt so at home as when I was in Valve games doing crouch jumps. It's just so natural. Woo. Okay, boys. Let's attempt. Maybe I should just turn. Hey. What is it? What is it? What is that flickering? That big light up there, was it? That's the one that's flickering? The big moth attractor? I'm pretty sure it signals the beginning of the dam starting to break. I didn't leave a scout on it though. Secrets of the Eye is the Is It Creepy or Wet DLC. It really is. Nothing in the world has ever been so creepy and wet simultaneously. I don't know what that says. Alright, have I even been? Yeah, I have been here. I've seen this. This must have been a temple to the eye because they had some sort of... Oh, there's fuel here. Nice. They had a real big reaction when they first heard the signal. And they were like, we have to get there immediately. And then they came to our solar system. And they were like, let's build this giant hamster wheel. Now, there is one mystery about this wherein we don't know how they built this hamster wheel. There was something mysterious about it that was blotted out. Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want anyone to know. Oh, there's a kid! Aw. That's a family photo. I love how they just can't help being really creepy in a family photo. It's so sad. I didn't realize there were two of these. I didn't realize that it was kind of the same building, unfortunately. I wasn't paying enough attention. So, hang on, which of these have I been to already? There is a sizable area underneath this one as well. The photographer is here. Remember to loom. Remember to loom and menace. Oops, I actually accidentally built this giant hamster wheel with my friends. Okay, so the implication is that there is also a chamber of dead moths in there. I do remember that this tower specifically was not as structurally sound and it breaks off. Okay, I'm just trying to get to every one of these houses real quick. Make sure I've seen what I can see. What's this one? They couldn't have done this more creepily, but it's implied that it's not intentional. Oh dear. Oh! A lit lantern and a photo? It's... okay, what can I glean from this? Oh, hang on. There is a pathway into the bottom of it through a cave. Which is down and to the right of the doorway. Pi is 5'3". No, I'm not. And also, what's that in response to? Ah! Oh, there's multiple of these. Nothing, just guessing? Okay. Oh, right. This actually has its own. Okay, so if I just go and grab that lantern, I can do this. Maybe. A fine height. Normally even maybe the best height. Yeah, I think maybe someone is 5'3". Don't turn my flashlight. I don't want to say flashlight. I'm sorry, it's not normal for me to say flashlight. Far too long of a word. Stop turning it off when I pick up a torch. A lantern. It's just creep inducing. Alright, this is where I found it before and I got a bit distracted. Veg is 5'4". Veg is small. He's pocket sized. It's sweet, really. Okay, go, go, go. I think I only have until the dam breaks to do this. Oh, wait. Haven't I seen this one? No, I haven't. Okay. The moth people with antlers seem to know the location of the eye, or were they just following the signal in general? They have staffs that do beams, and they scanned it, and then it gave them some sort of knowledge. It killed everything. He scanned the eye of the universe and seemed to intuit that if they went to it, it would kill everything and disintegrate every planet. Which is not what happened when we went there. And then they comforted the guy. And then he got angry? That's their church with the symbol on. They destroyed it on purpose. The eye sucks! So they built this whole thing and went on this whole journey, and then a bit later on became convinced that it was futile and became angry? Page is missing. Wait. What is that behind them? Burned, 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 burned. Wait. That's the stranger down the bottom there. Burned, 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 burned. Solar system. That's us. Here comes the stranger. It blots out the sun from a certain angle. Okay. Let me go through one more time. Okay, so this is like... There's 4 different symbols, and I think those represent different stories you can watch. And we've seen the one with the planet, with the ring around it, because that was the one where they discovered about coming here in the first place. And this is the second one. Clearly the second one, because there is a counterclockwise sequence indicated. Hello, I have the Meowniverse Miles. I hope you're enjoying yourself today. So this is the second one in the sequence. They get closer to the eye. They get to scan it specifically because they seem to know where it is. And he realized if they come in contact with it, it will disintegrate the solar system. Not what happened when we went there. Different thing. Because in this instance, he just turns into a skeleton and falls over. That's not what, you know, the end of the game is. And life still existed and overgrew them. So it meant the end of the current life cycle going on. And then they were really distraught because they thought that this thing was going to be some sort of savior for them. And then they got really angry and they burned their church and everyone was like, yeah, burn it. Oh, that's why you can refuel in the church, because it's fuel tanks from when they burned it down. Their human teeth are so creepy. You can actually see what used to be the planet that became Dark Bramble at the end. Let's have a look at that. I thought that looked strange. Supreme Mr. Bean is the new top clipper. Well done. I haven't watched it yet. I'll have to check out the clips that got made of that one moment later. Yeah, that's such a good point. Thank you for pointing it out. And you can see Timber Hearth looks different. You can see one of the geysers on there, but there's no giant crater. Hey, look, Supreme Mr. Bean, you've got like a little #1 clipper icon. That's so cute. Yeah, so Timber Hearth doesn't seem to have the crater that's made by that fragment of oh god, what was it? How did that thing get there? Even the Nomai were not that old. That's true. Have I got this the wrong way round? This slideshow is fucking old. How could this possibly have survived that long? These buildings are made out of wood. I presumed that they made this journey over here relatively recently. But yeah, it's not just a funny point of, you know, Dark Bramble is still brambly, but it looks like it's somewhere after it got brambled but before it got destroyed, you know? Spacewood shrug. Okay, fair enough. I'm willing to believe that, completely willing to believe that, because my ship is made out of wood and it seems to work fine. So in order for me to believe that I can pilot my ship, wood can last a long time in the right environment. This is not a sterile outer space environment though. This is, for all intents and purposes, a normal environment with air and living things and bacteria. But I am absolutely willing to overlook... I think that's the fucking damn shit. Okay, this is part of the Beam storyline. Okay, this is the thing where he puts he lights up the bottom with a fire at the top. The chains come around and... Oh no, it's a second seal. It's a second seal that I may have to undo. Okay, so now we know that these people... Here he comes. Oh shit me. Well, I have no time to go and check out what's in there, I guess. We know that these people changed their belief system, so presumably they abandoned it. I mean, that's what makes sense to me. They weren't, well, I mean, obviously some of them didn't abandon it. They're still here down in the weird room. Why on earth would they still be down there? Yeah, check in the cave next, loop. That was the next thing I was going to do and I ran out of time. Let's go and see if we can see it. Eh. I'm presuming I can't now get in or something? Or what? I don't know. Oh, it's tilted, but it's still open. Oh, no, I think... Wait. Oh, this one goes up. Okay, no dead people in this one. Oh, another slide reel. Oh, that's beautiful. They put so much care into this place. They had pictures of themselves, they personalized it. Oh, you can get in here from the top too. This is powered. Alright, hang on, let's check this. Tower? No, oh, that's the weight. That's the giant weight by the dam. That is somewhere I don't know. A room inside a rock. That is one of these towers, and that is this tower. And that, I think, is the first one. So the one I don't recognize, I think, is this one. And they all have a glowing thing, a big glowing branchy symbol with green on it. And then the bell. Okay, so there's 4 things. Can I... Oh, look, Soul Waspman, you're the number 2 clipper. Don't worry about it, it's okay. Which building was... That's the one I just came out of. If I can get back down there, I may be able to still watch this. Maybe. It looked like that building survived. So what is this room? I don't know yet. I'm glad it wasn't a secret room full of dead guys again. Will this get destroyed if I take it underwater to get out? Yeah, I didn't want to jump that, really. I don't know if this will work, though. Can I? Oh. Alright, I guess I'm in. Whoop. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Hup. And whoop. Neat. I keep thinking that at one point, when I finish watching the slideshow and look away from the screen, there's gonna be one of those owl guys like right in front of me staring at me like they keep doing creepily in the slides. Find my slides. Okay, this one is different. This is the buildings with the green branch symbol. Here goes one of the guys into... This is the one with the graves in it. Oh, they look so creepy. You can't even see the mouths that they apparently have. Pointing at the planet. Nice bracelet. Picking up a lantern. Artifacts. In their hands they go in. That's them all going down to their deaths, presumably. Oh no, they were filing into... That's all of the rooms. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video. Today I'm going to show you how to open the catacombs. Alright, so... Is there a way to open this without waiting for... Don't tell me any hints. Is there perhaps a way for me to get down into the death chamber? Because what they did is take a lantern away and then they all filed in. And that's the death chamber one. And that's the tower that I just went to. And that's the... This be the Big Schmint. Okay, fine. And then they all also filed into there. So that kind of implies that there were dead guys in that tower as well. And I just didn't see them. Oh, hey, there's also a... Huh. Alright, how's the sun doing? Oh dear. Go test it. Well, I will. It's just I'm gonna need to restart. The song is a big bop, the one that played during the reel. Oh, sorry, I didn't like listen to it very long. It's so funny that there's fuel here because they like obviously this is burn damage. Once you know to look, this is clearly burn damage. It's different from everything else. Everything else is pretty well preserved except for this one. So, I've got two things in mind. Okay, three actually. One, there may be a group of dead guys inside that tower that I haven't been able to find. I may try going in again before the dam breaks and see if that's any different. Two, there is another area that I haven't seen. What is over there? Is that where it is? There is another building with like these ones that has the like green symbol, and it's kind of tucked away under a rock. And three, I need to go back to the first tower and see if I can get into the death chamber before the water arrives. I didn't see what they did, but it seemed to be telling me that it was possible. Obviously they got in there somehow without the thing getting flooded, so you know. What? It's not that building, is it? No, that's the projection building. Whoa, 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 sorry. Okay, I'm turning my light off, honestly. Don't need it. Oh yeah, and there was like sparking electric cables between these things, which are made really obvious so you look at them. This is a place I haven't even seen yet. Is it? I don't remember this. Sorry if I'm squeaking there. I was a little bit in disbelief. Hi. That's a lift. Right, yeah. I don't think I've seen any of these buildings. Oh man. Great view. Get snooping, okay. Oh, this looks sort of impassable. Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Newman. hell is this? Maybe if I am in here, the end of the universe won't affect me. Oh, it's another one of these. I don't even remember where the first one was. I completely lost track of doing anything with that. Oh. Oh, this is another new... Oh my god. Another artifact. It's taking its time. There we go. It's a little bit creepy because you suddenly just lose control of the character and then a second passes before it starts disintegrating. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. Oh. What do you mean, what did you miss? I don't know. How long weren't you here? That the universe ended? Should I try doing another run at the sun? See if I can do it this time. No, I don't want to. It's too depressing. I don't think I can do it. Yoop. Alright, okay, I need to do things in the correct order here. You're not gonna let the sun thing go? Of course not! I need to go to... I need to do an achievement. Do you have any idea how seriously I take doing achievements? I will get it. It's just a matter of how long it takes before I'm able to make everything line up. Hello, Max. We've done like a couple loops on the Stranger. I've discovered a few things. I was helpfully told that it doesn't matter how fast I approach it. I also had a really funny death. Let's just get out and I'm trying to do that speedrun thing where you flip your ship as you get out, so you're pointing towards the thing you were just looking at. And I tried doing it one time and it straight up killed me. I'm getting a bit more adept at finding my way through. One of these times I'm gonna get that first try. I found a room full of horrible dead guys. That's kind of the highlight, I guess. We've looked at a few slides. Okay, now let's do the first thing first. Let's see if we can get into the secret chamber somehow. I found out that the moth people venerated the Eye of the Universe when they attempted to come here to seek it, and then they discovered as they approached that it might kill everything, and they completely renounced their religion. It didn't seem like they were having a good time. Alright, the one with the planet. Oh my god. It actually turned off my torch. It must be light activated. Hey guys. Oh, the fire is lit. Hey. Okay. The artifacts have this thing in it. Okay. They don't seem to be doing much. Let's go and get an artifact. Which building was that in again? When I put the artifact down in that room before, were you guys going like, oh my god, you're so close? Shit, I don't remember where I got it. Where does the artifact come from? I'm trying to think. I'm getting the buildings confused. I know I had... Oh, yes. No, I remember. Sorry. It's in the ghost matter building. Right. Well, I guess it does explain why there's ghost matter here. This thing was here long before anything else, apparently. Yeah, hole in floor house. I literally just... It fell out of my brain. So this whole thing is a pattern of... You go to this hole in floor house and get the artifact, and then you take it back to that building over there once you know that you can use it. So now I see why this is all placed the way it is. There's a TV screen in here too. Oh, hang on. I don't want to walk through the ghost matter. I don't want to call them Alks. I think it's a horrible name. I'm sorry. I apologize to the Outer Wilds community, but that name sucks. I think they're moths anyway. There's clearly owl in them, but I really think there's like a moth thing. I wonder what they called them internally. They must have an internal name. Moth boys! Hell yeah, moth boys! Let's go. What do you mean roast marshmallow? Alright. This is so horrible. This is so horrible. You can see the marshmallow in here, though. You can actually see the lighting properly. I shouldn't be wasting time doing this. Where is the perfect level of cookedness? Is that good? Don't forget to blue it. Huh? What do you mean don't forget to blue it? Where is like the ultimate cooked of marshmallow? I really cannot tell. I've never done this. Alright. Man, he wasn't having a good time. There's just like fire inside of it. Doesn't seem to be anything else I need. Oh wait. What if I like... No. Roast the marshmallow. Now put the marshmallow in the artifact. What do you want me to do? I have one of your things. Oh, what is this? This is a devil's chimney. That's a bell. There's a bell that can produce different sounds. I'm not cooking whatsoever. I don't know. I've lost my thread of ideas completely. I don't know. Okay, I need to calm down and I need to think. What can I do with the objects I have? The fuck is a devil's chimney? Somebody hasn't watched Jonathan Creek. Ow. Look, sorry, I'm just gonna get in here and like look at it. Sorry. There's nothing that needs to be there to be ignited by the looks of it. It just has fire in it. I'm confusing the Americans. You have Google. I can't use Google right now. You guys have it. Okay. God, there's music down there specific to that place, isn't there? Because it just stopped when I came out. The dam is gonna go... I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna remove all the lanterns and see if anything happens on any of the other doors. Pictures, whatever. Could be that there's an upstairs to this place as well. Do you want a clarification? Nah. I'm just gonna do this. Fiddling while Rome burns. Don't worry, the mammoths have many YouTube video tutorials. You just have to find them. I like mammoths. That's very good. Okay, yeah, it was only that one. I just thought it looked like there was a lot of room up there that one could potentially use. I wonder if there's a way onto the roof. I hope you guys are enjoying watching me A, get this wrong, and B, decide to do something clearly different and stupid. No, there's no way in here. Okay, well you could get in on to the roof over there. That's all, okay? It has like electricity in it as well. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. 1 second. Sorry, okay. I am clearly supposed to light up an artifact. And I'm clearly supposed to go down here before the fire is put out and use it to light the artifact. What if I'm just holding it while I walk into the... No. Alright, so I think Emmy is hinting that there is another tutorial I need to watch on one of their slideshows. And there were several more of them in the third... I'm gonna call it like the first section is this bit, the second section is that bit, and the third section is down there. I haven't been there much yet. I don't have time because I need to... You can always try to brute force finding things out solo, but you will always have YouTube... By YouTube tutorials, you mean their slideshows, their PowerPoints that they make for everyone. I wonder if there's like a concrete reason why they were making all the PowerPoints. I presumed it was like a classroom situation where, like, I've seen at least one picture of a child, and perhaps they intended that they would be raising many generations here and then having to show them why they were doing this. There's no raft here. Why do I keep coming? Can you produce a raft for me? No. Sploosh. Look up a YouTube tutorial on how to finish the DLC. Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen the warning signal yet. Wait, yes, obviously I missed it. The dam is almost broken. Sorry, that was just me having a complete mishap. Alright, I think I could have probably watched stuff in the third area on their slide reels. The reason... Oh. The reason why I couldn't was that the world ended, not that I was particularly... Not that I was particularly having trouble with it. Oh, look at it go. You have to stop. Whoa, you have to stop trying to tell me things, Waspman. I'm dead. I'm going through the going through the fast bit. I'm dead. I lived. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I don't have negative ideas for what to do. I'm just gonna have to take a second. Ow. I'm gonna go to the third area and see what I can find there. I probably could have watched some of their tutorials had I not been stopped by the sun exploding. So I'm pretty sure I can still do that, even though the dam broke. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, why didn't they just make a slideshow telling me how to solve the game? I wonder if these are different before the dam breaks or something. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. No, no, no! I'm not in the right place. Aww. What a strange, like, idea for this DLC. It's like they took the general idea of the fact that they have bonfires you can make marshmallows on. Like that general kind of camping, hunting lodge. And they were like, yeah, what if there was a special space location entirely themed around the hunting wilderness. Okay, what the hell is this thing? Why was it so important? Is it a bell? I thought it was a weight, but it might be another bell. It's being held up. It's being held up by this thing, which I don't know how to access. Can I swim against the current a little bit here? I can. Okay, can I get anywhere through this area? No. God damn it. Okay. I might just need to straight up restart now. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I had no idea the timing was gonna end up being this precise. There's not a lot of stuff that gets unlocked by having the dam break. A lot of it, at least from where I am right now, is you gotta do it before this point. You can't do it after. So it's just like an extra bunch of time pressure. I do like how well it fits in with how the game's already about time pressure, you know. Whee! Okay. I was really interested to find out how they even managed to put DLC into a game like this. Like, how can you've established the fact that everything you do is traveling around within a set amount of time. How do you add something onto that? But it is basically just like another planet that you land on and try and figure stuff out, except that it's kind of self-contained. Right, let's try and do it again without me, like, dying a horrible death. Like, go up like that, and then out the hatch. And then we are kind of pointing towards it. And the gravity is on the top, so I want to be, like, up. we go. What are you? I'm the best ever in the world. I'm the best at video games of all time. Everyone get out of my way. I'm so good at video games. Do 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 do. That's half the fun of this, isn't it? That half the fun of Outer Wilds is when you know enough, you get more confident in what you're doing, and when you're confident, you know how. When you know what you're doing, when you have a goal in mind, you know how to get there. I don't remember this. This area looks different. Maybe I've never gone through this bit before. Hey, mind, watch it. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna make a stop off here, if I can. Who the hell would use a boat like this? This is insane. What the... Move it. Move it. Go, go, go. Glad it still works, I guess. The pulley system. Alright, where is your big... There it is. Hello, SFS22. I have no idea how far through it I am, but I am mostly in a race against time, trying to get stuff done before the dam breaks. And then when it breaks, I kind of just give up and start over. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that this was the same before and after the dam, and it is. And I watched that. I know I did, yeah. Thank God they put recognizable symbols on those things. Alright, back to the raft. I'm going to attempt to get to the third location. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't be dramatic about it. That's me talking to the hatchling. I keep doing that. I'm keep... Like, you know when you were isolated and you just start talking to yourself? We are both so completely without anyone to talk to. I refer to them while I'm playing. I don't think they would be very amused by the stuff that I do, to be honest. Alright, let's try this again. I think that's cute, my little Hearthian buddy. I mean, yeah, I mean, from lack of anyone else to connect with about what they're going through, my mind has landed on imaginary scenarios of the hatchling talking to me about it because I'm here. The hatchling is my volleyball. Okay, my first time going through here before the dam has broken. So these wires are actually higher up. And they are not sparking, implying that something is kind of wrong with them the second time. Do you think maybe the devs went rafting at some point after the game came out, and then one of them was like, you know what we could put in the game? Because they just like really liked it or something. I just feel like this is a really personal experience. And they were like, yeah, that'll be fun. Everyone likes rafting. Alright, first time being here while it's not ruined. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's a broken lift. So there's something up there. That's just a hole. Me at me. Yeah, I don't want to light that up. Okay, so there's no reason to go that way. There it is. The whole panel like shorts out. It's almost as though something is diverting the electricity that the entire thing uses. Or maybe it's just like a power failure because of the general state of things. But if I was a suspicious type, given that light is being used in a hell of a lot of ways to convey information and puzzles, it almost seems like something... Like, why now? Why would it wait until now for something to randomly go wrong, you know? It's almost as if... Oh my god, I forgot about the shortcut this whole time. Alright, let's just have a quick mosey around... Oh. Around these... Oh, that's not open. Okay. That's also not open. Okay. And this is... I think I've been in here. What is the point of this? Looking at these designs. Here's the table. It's too high for me. What's the point of this? Oh wait, there's a room down there, isn't there? They put that door there so I would be able to see that. Alright, there's up. There are two doorways that go in. It's kind of all I can tell. This one's definitely closed. There's a doorway right there. I'm gonna call this off and say if I come back after the dam breaks, you can just get in. I have limited time, so I'm not gonna like stand there. This is where the lift goes, but it's broken. That looks like a room. Okay, I'm just gonna check if there's like a second intermediary floor here. Yeah, what's that room? What is in there? No, this was useless. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry for having ideas. If this was here the whole time, which is kind of like the revelation of the day, I guess. Oh, that's the one in the rock face. That's the one. Okay. I guess it's just kind of... They were nice and gave me lanterns to put. Right? They didn't expect me to bring a lantern all the way here on the rapids, right? Surely. Surely they didn't. You guys can tell me, actually, did they expect me to bring a lantern to this location from before the rapids? Oh no, wait, this symbol usually means there's lanterns available inside, so there probably is. Yes, there are. Yeah, that's obvious. I should have realized. Okay, is this this looks like the same sequence but in reverse. Wow, amazing. It's the same. Oh god. Oh god. If any one of these things moved, they would hear me on the space station. More hunks to unearth? Space? Question mark? Yeah, so I know how to get in here, but I don't know how to do anything in this room. What was that? It's funny that they hid it, though. Okay, so we know that there's a bunch of dead guys. But given that they gave up on their religion and destroyed their temple, I now have really no clue why there are dead people here. Anyway, we've got more stuff to watch, so let's see what happens. Fun system this, now that I've gotten like the hang of it. This is the third, the lantern story. Okay, they're all arrived at our system. And this is after they gave up on their religion. So they are now anti-I. So they must just sort of like be looking out the window like, well, we're fucking here, I guess. They had a meeting. They used their projection system. Wow, that looks gorgeous. They had dragonflies back there. Oh, they missed their home. Oh no. And then something else happened. And I can't find out any of it. And then they died. Okay, so this is different. So they got in position. They closed their eyes. Oh. Okay, maybe what's inside those lanterns isn't just fire. Sorry, where was... There it is. Oh shit, here it comes. Well, I'm pretty high up. I think I'll be alright. This is the only other one down here. I will just peek out the window, though. Window? I don't know, doorway. Let's stand on this bridge. I'm sure it'll be fine. Where is it? Shit. God fucking damn it. I had it the wrong way around. I was looking the wrong direction. I was like, where is it? Oh, God. I still have the thing. I still have it. My scout's just over there. Why do I... That's the second time I've been jokingly overconfident and then actually punished for it. Why do I keep doing that? I was actually gonna like wave myself around in front of the oncoming wave for a second. Is there any way for me to get up there now? I don't think so. I think I'm boned. Oh yeah, the way up was this lift, wasn't it? And it's or maybe this is the broken one. I mean, like, it was supposed to be hubris. I was making a joke out of the hubris, and then I forgot which way around this world happens. Oh man. Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That lift works. Well, does it? Oh, I thought it was broken. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, maybe I can salvage this. What I was gonna say was, maybe I can... Oh god, I'm a bit turned around. Hang on, that's the... Right, that's where I was. That looks a bit too far to get over. I was gonna say, if I just continue floating along the current, I could go back to, like, the original area. And I could use the original projector room, perhaps. I completely lost track of, which... That's the closed off one. That's the closed off area I couldn't get into. I was gonna explore, once it had done this. Can I get over here? Let's see. Oh, I can! Okay. I'm just gonna put this down. The last film taught you something very important. You don't need to hint me. You really don't. It's fine. Just gonna have a quick check. If anything's changed. Like the structural damage, maybe? No. I thought maybe it would just... Oh. See in. Can see the two doorways. You can see through there that there's a doorway, but... Can I just fall in? No. Oh! What is that? I don't know what that is. The last film taught me something important. That they missed their home and they couldn't go back? I wonder why they couldn't go back. Maybe it took too long. Oh, of course, it showed that they all, like, closed their eyes and then the artifacts in their hands lit up. So I assume if you take the artifact somewhere completely dark, it just spontaneously lights up. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to my fucking movie. Do you mind if I just finish watching a fucking movie? Okay, this is the third in the sequence of we're sealing this thing up forever. He approaches scarily in the dark and lights, but he puts his dick in the hole. Sorry, triple cock lock time. Seriously, the only thing I can think is that dick goes in hole, fire starts, that engages a third locking system even bigger than the others, and that's all. That's it. I'm trying to watch Beverly Hills Chihuahua in here. This wasn't even damaged. I didn't need to hurry at all. I just needed to not go outside and get knocked over. Alright. I've got an artifact. No, there's light bulbs. Where is somewhere that doesn't have any light whatsoever? Well, over there, I guess. Hello, Rainbow Dragon. I don't know what's happening anymore. Where's the bit where I was able to launch across? I think it was this bit. I'm sorry, I know that's really crude. Oh, hey. Oh no, that's all, I could already see that. I cannot quite... Well, there's a hole in the side there. This is eluding me for now. I'm gonna test out my artifact theory, I guess. Wait. Wait. Can I... This isn't gonna work. Damn, okay. Oh, I've got to allow something. Automod has prevented us from talking about cock. I'm not locked in the cock prison. The cocks are locked in with me. Nothing? Oh yeah, I see. I get it. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding? I don't want to do this. 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 I can't even leave. I can't even leave the fucking... Oh. Oh, it's a dream. It's a... Can I meet them in the dream? I'm not in my spacesuit because I'm in a dream. Oh my god, I do not remember the layout of this place. Harthians can't jump. Oh my god! Oh my god, this is fucking awesome. This is where the cock goes in, and then everyone gets imprisoned forever. Oh, this rules! Oh god, okay, where do I go? Oh, there's a cave down there. Oh, right, I forgot. I was doing that before I lit it up, and now I can direct the light. Okay. Alright, let's put the light through this. No? Oh, come on. Come on. I was asleep. Hang on, I have to allow a post real quick. Dog and soup time. Bye, everyone. Wow. Okay, bye, Amy. I'm glad you were here. Kind of fitting that... Yeah, game said no. I would... Look, okay. It would be really funny. You know, going to sleep in the game makes time move faster. Does that mean that it literally speeds up the rest of the time that you have? No, it doesn't. Okay, it would be very funny if it did. If that's not the case, why doesn't time pause? I'm asleep. Isn't it like Inception or some shit? Where if you're asleep, everything else outside slows down? I should be able to spend years in there. Oh, hello, Mod Fox. I'm extremely baffled at the fact that I was not able to just sleep for however long I feel like. I was really enjoying that dream. Pichu. Hello, God, when I think I wasn't like scared when I saw they were gone, but at the same time, I did not expect it. For some reason, you'd think maybe that would be an easy call, but wow, I'm gonna get hit by my own ship. Ow. Bye. Have fun. Have fun at play school. Mummy's gotta go meet her various owl daddies. Mummy's having a bit of a problem drinking too much. Okay, goodbye. Be good. Have fun. I left lunch for you inside yourself. Make sure you drink all your orange juice. Oh shit, it was really high. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm losing it. Aw, man. What is going on here? Oh, I didn't even check my ship's log to see what had been updated about everything I found. Whoops. Whoops. What time is it? I don't know what time it is in real life. Oh, okay, we got like 20 minutes. Oh boy. Okay, well now I know how to do that. I don't have to go to the third area in order to do it. So let's just do it here and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I don't think I got everything out of that I was supposed to. Oh, one more loop. Yeah, let's see what I can do with this one. Not aim, apparently. There we go. Where is... There it is. Whoop. Okie dokie. And let's put this down. And then move these. So I did think that this was, you know, solved by turning all the lights off, which you wouldn't want to do, but that's too easy to do when your torch goes off anyway. So I didn't actually like predict the right thing here, but I got it quick enough, I think. I wonder if I'll be in the same location. Oh no, I'm in a different place. Oh god. There isn't something that chases me in this area, is there? Ah, they're over there. Huh? Oh my god. That couldn't have been done any creepier. Ah! This is so... Okay, there's some guys over there. I'm trying to go towards them. I don't know if that's a good idea. I want to go say hi. Oh. No, I'm not supposed to do that, am I? I'm not supposed to go near them. He didn't like that. Oh god, I can't turn this off. I can't turn this light off. Yes, I can. Oh god, I can. Thank God. Oh, okay. Oh, my pages! I joked about it so much that it came true. Oh no. Okay, I need to bind R to something else right now. I wonder what this does. I am not turning this on, but I really want to know what reduced fright actually does. Okay, controls. Oh, it's just the flashlight button. Oh, wait, no. Huh? Shit's right there. Hey. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Oh, God. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Okay, genuinely though. How is this working? How? Huh? Oh, that's like right stick, not... Wait, is that R? Why are there two of these again? Secondary tool action, that's the one. Yeah, Rainbow, I'm also really interested in these guys. It's funny how everybody seems to be seeing a different kind of animal in them. The community sees them as part owl, part elk, but the antlers make it look more deer-like to some. And my first thing was moth, actually. Secondary tool action was the review my last date left. If I had I would play it. Yeah, they obviously did that animation because it's meant to look like they're gonna eat you, and then they blow it out. Which, I mean, I understand. I'm not supposed to be in there. Whatever they're doing, I don't think they want people around. Hang on, I have to type something real quick. I didn't do anything. Okay, I just need to change this to something else. What am I not using? Am I using that? I guess not. Rear view snapshot. Okay. Oh, that's right. It was my... Okay, well, that's what I had it bound to. Well, let me try again. Maybe it will contextually just take over. Yes, it does! Thank you, contextual mapping. I love you. More games need to do that. There's a ton of games that are like, you can't bind it to that because it's already bound to something else. And I'm like, well, the thing that it's bound to is never going to happen in the mode where I need the second thing. So just do it, okay? Alright, now I'm playing with gas. Except I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Or why. Presumably, maybe I need to go to the place that all of them are going to. That's the only guess I have. It's, yeah, I can't remember who just said something, but this is coded to be dark as hell. These machines, I still don't get it. What did they do? Why? Does that help? Does that help anybody? can't believe I have to do this and I'm still constrained by the bounds of... Oh, that's where I woke up. The bounds of the time loop while I'm doing this. Okay, genuinely, what did blowing that out do? Fun mechanics. There's something I've got to get to and I don't know what it is. This isn't lit up either. Oh. Oh my god, you can summon rafts using a light source. Like, of course you can. It opened the door? I didn't realize. I wasn't looking. It goes so fast. Well, I can go in the cave. What else is there? I can hear music. They're having a rave. It was so dark in there, even focusing the lamp didn't do anything. Hang on. I can't turn this. Wait, what does this do? Why? Why do you do this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my god! Why would you do that? Why would you do that to a person's wind elf? It's so hard to figure out where you are. I'm not too bad at realizing like the digital space, but this is really, really hard. Oh, the candle lights up when I point light at it. Which will illuminate places I've already been. But then also it'll light up the area around so I can be seen there. This is fascinating, but hard to tell what I need to do. I'm just gonna go around putting things on fire. They won't mind. I wonder if lighting the candles makes somebody come by. Oh my god. What? Oh, that's the sun blowing up, isn't it? Oh! No! Something slightly different. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a little early. Okay. So, along with everything else that you can't do, because there's too much water, you also get a limited amount of time to be asleep. God, the dam ruins everything. It's so funny. On a conceptual level, it is really funny that the end of the universe wasn't a big enough time constraint, and they went, you know what, actually, here's another one. You can't be asleep for that long. Wake up, bitch. The difficulty I'm having, though, is that as far as I'm aware, I don't have anything that I know I can do post dam breakage. So once it's broken, I'm just kind of like, all right, I guess I'll restart. You'd think that in a game that has puzzles and two different modes of physical, the stuff changes irreversibly at one point, and that obviously will change how certain puzzles can be done. But in terms of the raised water level, I don't actually know. Well, it's not a raised water level, is it? It goes down over there. Once the dam is broken, the only thing that I know happens... Is there anything you can check that's above water? Well, that giant weight is above water now. Oh, hey. I should have... No, the lantern wouldn't be lit, so that doesn't matter. I wonder how they kept their lanterns lit. I guess if they don't wake up, the lanterns stay lit or something. I can't go backwards. Well, I can try. But from what I've seen, the giant weight over there doesn't have any... There's nothing I could see to do with it, even though it's visible. I've been on the dam. Trying to go against the current is probably pretty stupid, but apparently I'm doing it anyway. I'm still in two minds about whether the breaking of the dam after the light flickers is a simple game mechanic, or if it's implying something went wrong that may have been intentional. Going against the current is the Beanatron motto. Yeah, you guys have made it clear that you think I play games weird. I can't even point forward now. You just have to go side to side like a crab. Oh. Oh, is this gonna completely block me? Okay, well, guess what? I can fly. Ow. Oh. 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 Okay. Drink all the water away. Yeah, that's a good idea. At least the trees get nicely watered. You know, no one's been around to water them in maybe a million years. Jeez. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to just throw up my hands. I don't know. I don't know what more I can do without restarting, and I don't have time for another loop right now. Whoop. Sploosh. But I think we made some really good... How even is there a difference in water level? This is a ring. How even was there a dam? And why was it there? Why would you... Oh, jeez. That was apparently violent. I think the more pertinent question is, how is there a water current if it is a ring where gravity is maintained through centrifugal force? If it's doing a centrifugal force to keep you pushed to the edge, how is water flowing in one direction? It's spinning. Do you think the water is flowing because the ring is spinning but the water is staying still? Do you think that's a funny reference to how in this game clearly the ring is slanted? Do you think it's a reference to how in the game, you know, wait, what just happened? What just happened to the... I believe the stranger turning makes the water current, which in turn makes a dam useful. The water has its own machine for it. No, the water would be affected by centrifuge as well. Yeah, they obviously have electricity and there are wires. So it seems like that is how they generated their electricity, by putting up a dam in a situation where they would constantly be turning. Sorry, I just want to get a quick look at Giant's Deep for a second. Where is it? Where is Giant's Deep? Where's Giant's Deep? I just want to check something. Spinning a liquid creates the current. Okay, so the fact that it's spinning around to create gravity also means that it has a current, and then the current is withheld by a dam, and then the dam lets certain amounts of the water pass through, which turns turbines, which generates electricity for them. I mean, I'm not saying I thought it was wrong. I just wanted to like make sure I understood. Oh, hey, look, they're all lining up. Isn't that cute? Oh, right, the ship log. I really should check that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I haven't looked at it in a while. What do we got? Oh, they have names. Damn, okay. Oh, alright. I found a projection showing the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's predicted supernova radius. I didn't realize that's what I found, but I do remember which drawing that is. Whoops. I found several ornate metal artifacts inside a workshop surrounded by ghost matter. A slide reel from the river lowlands showed a strange vault being closed and sealed with chains. And then another 2 times. Hello, have you been smoot-pooked? Kinda. I mean, I found the thing that, like, you're not supposed to encounter. But we've all just kind of been fawning over it, to be perfectly honest. we all just kind of looked at him and went, hey, twirls hair. A narrow gorge along the rightmost branch of the river. There are dwellings, but yeah, so I found that, and there's obviously quite a bit more there because I fell off the bridge. A slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. I don't think they're called the strangers, but the inhabitants of the stranger. Yeah, the design is fantastic. I love these guys. Most of this was burned. And then... Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm getting really croaky. I've been very enthusiastic. They all filed into their sleep chamber and they put themselves to sleep. One would assume that perhaps this is how they do hypersleep. In order to make this enormous journey, it feels like... Because they were shown missing their home. The only way they could miss their home is if they were the original ones who set out on this journey. And in order to do that, they would have had to progress across an extremely large area of space. So perhaps they had to go into, like, suspended animation while they made the journey. And that's why that's why time doesn't pause to let you explore while you're asleep, to prevent the sun explosion, because the whole point of that sleep they were in was to allow time to pass so that they could survive through it. So maybe it just puts your body into a kind of state of suspension while their soul is inside the artifact. That's just a game theory. The abandoned temple marked with the symbol of a burning slide reel. Oh, that's what that is? I didn't realize it was a burning slide reel. that was where I was trying to explore, and I think I got caught by the end of time. Island Tower. The upper floors can only be reached from a second entrance at the back of the tower, a slide rail that shows the stranger's inhabitants opening a secret passage in a round room filled with lanterns and murals. They're shown filing into 3 of these rooms throughout the stranger. Have I found all 3? Yes, I have. The stranger's inhabitants analyzing the eye of the universe, and they got scared by it. They got real spooked real bad. Which is sad, honestly. I don't feel... I mean, the atmosphere is scary. But the guy who is walking around in the dark area, I don't feel scared by. I know it's bad if it chases me and catches me and does everything like that. You know, find my pages or whatever. But... I understand what these guys were doing, why they were here, and I don't feel like they were malevolent, so he didn't scare me. Even when he opened his mouth, I was like, come here often? No, I was like, he's not gonna eat me, because they're not like that. And then he just blows out the candle, like, yeah, that kind of tracks, really. The Shrouded Woodlands is the name of the place. I found a covered bridge leading into the darkest part of the forest. That may be where I need to go. The darkness and silence is what gets me. Yeah, I could hear distant music. What? Just leave me alone. I'm coping. I rode a raft past an island with a tall candlelit tower. Did I? I fucking don't remember. How? I don't actually... Okay, I half want to look up a map of the Shrouded Woodlands, even though I know that not knowing where everything is obviously the point. They want you to be confused. That's why it's that dark. But it's one of the most difficult areas I've ever seen in a game to understand the layout of. Clearly intentionally. But yeah, it's so difficult. The darkness is really... I don't have my suit on. Could see my own hand and I freaked out. Oh, jeez. Well, I think you guys know what time it is. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Come on. Where are you? There you are. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I'm on it. I swear to God, I landed and I'm on it. I'm on it. I did it. Give me the achievement, please. Give me the achievement. Give me the achievement, please. I want the achievement. Come on, be nice to me. Be nice to me, please. I can't do this again. You know, I'm gonna crash in the fucking interloper and die. God damn. You should have given me the achievement for that. No, okay. What? I don't actually know what you have to do. Do you have to land and then exit the ship? Do you have to be standing on it with your own feet? Because I know some people have, like, mentioned the strategy is that you get close and then you just, like, fucking get out of the ship and you leave the ship to its own devices and you try and get yourself on the platform. Okay. A friend of mine, a professional monkey ball player, did it first try. I am using the excuse that as a mouse and keyboard player, this is in some way more difficult for me than it is for anybody else. I was really frustrated after a couple of hours of trying to do that. But really, I just felt bad for what I was doing to this guy. His life is bad enough as it is. And then there's me going, hey, can we fly into the sun? Just one more time. And they're like, all my friends are gonna die. And like, yeah, I know. But like, what's one more flying into the sun? What's one more? Hey, Eska. I hope he doesn't see what I'm about to do. So, yeah, the number of times I did this, the best time was getting hit by the interloper straight up. Just getting completely smacked. I was lining up my shot. I was getting in position. I got harmonic convergence accidentally, and I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have got it. Nope, that was way too fast. If harmonic convergence is the one from hearing all of the music from every planet at the same time, I just did it from somewhere in the universe, and I definitely wasn't listening to all of them, and it gave me the achievement, so I really shouldn't have gotten that one. Happened on stream too. It was really early. Alright, let's Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you joking? That beep is bad, isn't it? Christ. Of course. I'm the worst pilot that this tiny little planet has ever seen, and I'm not going fast enough to avoid this. I'm done. I am done with this stream. I shouldn't be subjecting you guys to my failed attempts and managing to hit every single fucking thing in the universe. And like, I'm the feldspar of crashing into the sun. You know what I was thinking? It's a good thing that I happened to be coming out of the museum at that particular time. Oh, there he goes. That was real close. It was a good thing that I was the one who got chosen. It doesn't matter that Gabbro got chosen by a statue because they don't do anything. And I am the Hearthian in the absolute best position to actually finish the game. I don't think anyone else... Kid, you have like 5 seconds to live. I don't think anyone else could have done it. And if it had been Feldspar, I think we all would have died more, actually. It's so peaceful here. Oh, hey, look, there's the satellite. Whee! Alright, it's time to raid, my friends. We're gonna go say hi to VeggieBL Tail. I don't... was there a particular message that anyone remembers would make a good entry message? Was there anything that we said that was funny? Is there anything where we can imply that literally a majority of us would probably have dealings with these owl, deer, moth folk? Is there anything we can say that like conveys how much most of us want to bang them? In all seriousness, I think it's very funny. /raid Dealings makes it sound so classy. Yeah, no, I mean, it would be classy. That you cannot tell me that those guys wouldn't treat you right. They would. No, stranger danger implies that we're afraid of them. Oh, and also I've got my little goodbye send off with my Blue Sky link if anyone wants to see my future schedules. We're ready to raid. I don't know what we can say. Everyone just... Oh my god, come on, we said really funny things. What was the thing that got said really early on about my pages? Yeah, can we... Can you guys just say collect my pages? They'll get it. They'll get what I mean. They'll know which bit of the game I'm at if we all say collect my pages. Please do that. Copy the raid message and everyone say a great big hearty hello to Virgin 5 who are playing 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors for their first time. Their stream is named You Know How It Is with Spaghetti. I wonder what it's like in there. My next stream will be on this Sunday where you can spend the channel points you've been collecting in order to influence my game of The Sims 4. If you're interested in that, please come along and say hi. Other than that, I'll see you next time, next week maybe. Bye!